Bulls Nation, as soon as the second day of free agency kicked off, it was going to be a fantastic one. And of course, the second day of free agency was one to remember for all of us. And now we're heading into the third day of free agency, and it doesn't look like our business ends here, ladies and gentlemen. We still have a long way to go, and we still have a lot to talk about with the Chicago Bulls. Obviously, these brand new players coming in, there's more to discuss. Obviously, with players that are still in our team, there's more to discuss. And we're going to be discussing about everything that I feel is important to discuss in this video. Let's do it. What's going on, everybody? It's the Aidan Sports Show, and welcome back to another video. Today we've got a Chicago Bulls related video referring to more news and rumors around the Chicago Bulls, discussing some of the events that could potentially happen towards even next season. As far as next season, we're going to be discussing some players on this team and whether or not things can happen with these players and how good our roster does look right now. It looks really fun to me, and it's gonna be a fun season in my opinion. But before we get started, please like and subscribe to the Aidan Sports Show YouTube channel. Turn notifications on and let me know in the comments below your thoughts about the Chicago Bulls at this point in time and things that I'm going to be discussing in this video. First things first, obviously with the signing of DeMar DeRozan, the Chicago Bulls fans are all on a high right now. We all are feeling extremely excited. We all feel that a new leaf has been turned. We all feel like there's more to this story. We all feel like there's more that could be coming for the Chicago Bulls. And not only that, we are extremely happy with where we can potentially see our future be next season. We are all extremely satisfied and happy with that, but there is still ongoing concerns for the Chicago Bulls that still need to be rectified for us to really be set for next season. As many people have said, this roster is not full just yet. This roster is incomplete at the moment. We still have more to do. There's still more work to be done. There still could be very good players coming into this team, and we all need to be very aware and watchful of the free agents that are available for the Chicago Bulls and any potential trades that can happen with them. We have a player in Lauri Markkanen that he's still yet to have his future decided, whether he's going to be a Chicago Bulls player next season or whether or not he's going to be in a sign and trade, or if there's going to be an offer sheet presented to him from another team that the Chicago Bulls will not match. It's very undecisive right now. According to my understanding, Lauri Markkanen is asking for a lot of money. Restricted free agency is very difficult to get a lot of money in terms of probably what he was asking for. However, sign and trades is still a very big possibility. There was talks that there's still sign and trade rumors with the Timberwolves, but it feels like the Timberwolves don't like the asking price for Lauri Markkanen and what Lauri Markkanen really wants. So as a sign and trade option, that's a very difficult one for Lauri Markkanen. There's a few things I would say here. One, if we're going to sign and trade Lauri Markkanen, there are very good options out there where we could get some bench production players onto this team to take us to a very strong standing throughout the entirety of the team. The starting lineup and the bench could be very strong if we make the right move for Lauri Markkanen. If we can go for maybe a backup center and a solid wing player, bada bing, bada boom, we've got a team here, ladies and gentlemen, that can compete from the top to the bottom. Very, very beautiful sight to see. Something that we really need to keep our eyes on for that. Also, we could potentially get a draft pick from Lauri Markkanen as well. We need to not hide the fact we've given up a lot of draft picks from Nikola Vucevic and DeMar DeRozan now. So giving up those draft picks, maybe in return you can give up Lauri Markkanen, who's a player that may not be the main top priority for the Bulls to keep for a potential draft pick. These are things that can happen, and these are all things I'll be fine with. If Lauri Markkanen stays on this team, I very much doubt it's going to be a long-term offer for Lauri Markkanen. Simple as that. I highly doubt the Chicago Bulls will keep Lauri Markkanen for many years to come because we don't have the salary cap to do that anymore. We've wasted our salary cap on good quality players like DeMar DeRozan, Lonzo Ball, Alex Caruso, and potentially even more players down the line. These are things that we will have to take under our belt, and the sacrificial lamb for many people would be Lauri Markkanen, who wants a lot of money. And unfortunately, that's money we do not have. At the end of the day, it might be not given to him because he might not be seen as worth it. And that is, at the end of the day, a harsh reality of life. This is the ruthlessness the Chicago Bulls need to work with here. They need to be ruthless in what they do with Lauri Markkanen. There's no sentimental value here. Many people like Lauri Markkanen. I like Lauri Markkanen. I'm sure you guys, some of you guys like Lauri Markkanen. But at the end of the day, if he's asking for unacceptable money, or he's asking for money that we simply can't provide, We need to be ruthless. We need to look at where we could get our best assets and what is the best decision for the Chicago Bulls to make. Lauri Markkanen is a very interesting one, and I really hope the right decision is made. If that's keeping Lauri Markkanen, I hope it's a long-term deal. I don't want to keep Lauri Markkanen for his qualifying offer, and then all of a sudden next season he's an unrestricted free agent. We've lost the talent. But if we do get a qualifying offer for Lauri Markkanen, we have a year to trade him, and we could get very little for Lauri Markkanen, but that is also an avenue. We keep Lauri Markkanen on his qualifying offer, and we could seek a trade somewhere around the league for a player like Lauri Markkanen, and maybe that will work as well. That's an option as well. Obviously, a sign and trade in the free agency period, that's a good option as well. I'm sure teams are interested. Maybe the asking price for Lauri Markkanen needs to be lowered. Maybe Lauri Markkanen should be lowering his own price. And that's something that needs to happen as well. Unfortunately, we don't know. We really don't know. But I think this situation will get done sooner than later. And last but not least, I wanted to talk about Zach Lavine from the Chicago Bulls. A lot of people have been talking about Zach Lavine's contract extension since we've signed DeMar DeRozan. Obviously, the happiness and joy of signing a top quality player like DeMar DeRozan with a well-needed player like Lonzo Ball and a solid bench player like Alex Caruso, and potentially more to come. We're all optimistic about this free agency period. However, there are people that are still, worrying about Zach Lavine's contract extension, what it means for the Chicago Bulls. So I said this in the last video, and I wanted to mention this in its own video again. I'm fairly confident. I'm not going to say I'm 100% sure, but I'm fairly confident Zach Lavine has been talking to the front office about all the moves that we've made. I'm sure he was well communicated discussing Lonzo Ball to the Chicago Bulls, well communicated bringing Alex Caruso to the Chicago Bulls, and most importantly, something that affects his contract. He would be well notified, well communicated that DeMar DeRozan was an option that we could bring, and I'm sure he signed off on it as well. At the end of the day, Zach Lavine demanded respect in the negotiation process, demanded respect and wanted communication between him and the Bulls. And you can see by his tweet, he seems very happy about this just as much as we are. So I find it hard to believe that the Bulls would prioritize signing DeMar DeRozan over extending Zach Lavine this season if that was seriously going to be an issue. I think Zach Lavine has told the front office that this is not going to be an issue. That if we can get DeMar DeRozan, we've already had Lonzo Ball, we can get Alex Caruso. If we can get DeMar DeRozan on this team and we can have a solid foundation on this team, we can have a good squad to go and compete in the East, then he would commit to his future next season. I think he's communicated that to the Chicago Bulls, and I think this gave the Chicago Bulls the absolute confidence to go and get DeMar DeRozan without feeling the repercussions of it next season. I still 100% believe Zach Lavine wants to be here. Zach Lavine doesn't want to leave next season, and Zach Lavine is a big part of this plan that we've decided to go with. Zach Lavine, in my opinion, will be a Chicago Bulls for many years to come. I think he'll get his extension next year. I think he'll do very well this year. And I think we could be a very good team in the NBA. And we are definitely a team that many people will have to respect now, unless they want a loss coming their way. I'm not going to say anything outrageous like we're going to compete for a championship. I'm not going to say that, because at the end of the day, that's unknown. That is something that we can't predict at the moment. But we should be a team that's respected now by the moves that we're making, the coaching staff that we have, the quality of our starting lineup, and the foundation of our bench. All of that needs to be well respected now, and hopefully those players can come out on that court opening night, October 19th, or whenever we play during that season, and show those people that are still doubters of the Chicago Bulls why we are going to be a good team to watch next season. It's up to them. Zach Lavine's part of that process. Zach Lavine, I believe, will be here for many years, and this experiment is going to be a fun one to watch. We've got a very good squad, ladies and gentlemen, and that's all I really wanted to say about the contract extension for Zach Lavine. I'm sure he's fully aware and was fully communicated about everything that was going on for the Chicago Bulls, and will still be communicated with anything going forward. His extension, I think, is nailed on at this point, in my opinion. I'm more confident about his extension, the fact that we got all these players for him, than I've ever felt in my life. I really do feel confident Zach Lavine will be a Chicago Bull and will sign that extension next season. I'm fully convinced. And we'll see what happens down the line. Obviously, I could be wrong about this, but I don't feel that I am. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're new. Have a wonderful and safe day, Bulls Nation. I'll see you in another Chicago Bulls video. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay tuned for more. Take care and peace.